with Rico and Kayla is about to go live online. Catch All Out monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen, in front of our studio audience. Round of applause. You know, these guys have won through a special promo that we do, an all-access pass to actually be with you, to be closer to the artist. So, you get to see them a little bit on. But JK, how you doing? Thank you for taking time, man.
Yeah, babi, I'm good naman. Ito, siesta, antok game.
Okay, first time.
Upo din ako dito, parang sarap tumambay lang dito.
Tinatanong nga ako kung pwede raw ba na mag-interview na kahiga lang kaming dalawa. Sabi ko, hey, we slept with JK. That would have been a
watch out, viewers, for another special show eventually in the future. That could be something. That could be something.
Aduyan eh. But how you doing, man? You're busy.
I'm good. Yeah, right now, I mean, we're preparing for like a concert that we're doing in MOA Arena. So that was fun.
Is this your first time in MOA to perform?
The first concert. Yeah, kasi I mean, performing in MOA in general, I've done that quite a handful of times. Then the last one was when Mr. Gene had a concert. But this time it's gonna be the first parang concert, talaga na solo concert. Like,
did you ever envision that when you were starting?
Nope.
No, you're gonna be in MOA, you're gonna be in different arenas.
No, not really. No.
What's the special preparation that you guys have done?
Honestly, we haven't prepared anything.
No. You just have to buy the tickets.
Yeah.
So when's the show?
I feel like a procrastination galore.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel real up until it's like a few days left, or like last week. Alam mo yun, parang, oh no, what day?
Labit na.
November 21? Oh my God, November 29. Feeling ko yun yung mangyayari.
I mean, when you were starting your career and all that, you got into the whole rock and roll thing. But was that always the music you were into?
Oh no, I mean,
what was the turning point?
The whole rock and roll situation. I'm okay. I mean, in a nutshell, I joined the Voice Kids, and then after that, I was like thrown in the pit of acting. Basically, I remember the first acting job I got was to portray myself sa MMK. Di ko sure naabutan yun. Basta kwento ng buhay ko, tapos ako rin yung
Dear Charo.
Yan. And then that was my first ever acting gig. And then basically after that, I was just doing acting gigs, doing ASAP every now and then. Around 2018 in particular, I felt like I was lost because I was like, hey, I joined the singing competition, but
why am I being thrown into the pit?
Why am I not doing music?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, during that time, it was kind of like that whole structure of, here are music like made by other people,
sing it,
and you're here's the product, and you're the singer of the product, which is not a bad thing.
Production number ka every Sunday.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing. I mean, if it works for you, that's good, right? But parang there was this whole like, I suppose, like spiritual and like emotional aspect that parang teka lang, but like bakit wala akong...
You need that fulfillment within.
So basically, that's what happened. Like, I stopped doing TV, and then I just like did all of the things that I shouldn't do. You know what I mean? And
all that.
Yeah, all of that.
That was the first tattoo. There you got. Well, we'll go through the tattoos later.
This one, the big one.
The big one. Okay, we'll go through the tattoos later.
Full on. But parang yun nga, saying like all of these things that you're not supposed to do. Like those are the things that I did. Kasi parang I want to go through what alam mo yun, the people that I look up to in the music industry went through. Coming from like sold out mall shows, it's like, bagbar gig. Gusto ko ma-experience yung Sagiho.
Mga
mga root
judge na Club
kung di ko naabutan yun. Pero like, alam mo yun, ganun. Gusto kong mapagdaanan yun eh. So, doon nagsimula talaga yung I mean, the whole rock and roll aspect to it, I wasn't trying to be a rock star. I was just trying to make music. So, I mean, it just so happens na may hugot siguro.
Feeling ko. Or just straight to original.
Straight to original. First, I wrote the song Demonyo. And then I basically re-recorded that whole song and turn it into something that I wanted it to sound like when I was making the song.
Imagine you're crossing over from mainstream television.
Yeah.
Biglang at rock and roll, you write a song, Demonyo.
Yeah,
How did
yeah.
like the TV executive, ano yung Demonyo? Eh, diba
Oh,
you're the teen heartthrob.
everyone
Diba?
was just shocked. Everyone was just, on the edge of their seats, like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "It's just a face, mom." Yeah. So, parang ganun yung nangyari. I mean, people obviously had doubts. People have, which is normal. But
But how did the rock and roll community embrace you? Sino yung naging mentor mo? Usually, di ba, they'll take you under their wing.
walang specific person na nag-mentor. It's more of like just the community in general
Ah.
being really accepting to the whole thing. Like, alam mo yun, syempre, for the community na parang, ano ginagawa itong artista na to dito? Gets ba? Gets ba? Ano ginagawa ito?
Taping bukas.
Ano ba? Ano ginagawa ng celebrity na to dito?
Ah.
O parang, tugtog lang po.
Ah.
Gate share lang po. Gate share lang.
Yeah.
So, alam mo yun, going through all of these things and also personally removing the whole like aspect of celebrity-ness within me, and it's more of like approaching people and just treating everyone on the same level. I feel like it's really just that. And then it kind of just had this domino effect na lang of people just like, okay, sige. We see that. We see you.
Yeah.
Okay, we see the stress na parang that you're going through na parang, okay, sige.
Then
So,
it
parang
comes
yun
to
nangyari.
original music. Okay, what was the first song you've written?
Well, the first song I've written, I haven't released. But the first song I put out this was around, 2015 or something. It was the second album that I put out. But it was a kind of situation wherein I wrote the song, but then the producer had a different idea for it. So that's what happened. And then during that whole time of me deciding to get into the whole music scene talaga and be a musician, that's when I redid Demonyo. And then that was around the same time as well that I wrote Juan.
Juan, yeah. Okay.
So that was really the beginning of it all. Na parang, and then it became this like big national
massive thing.
anthem.
Yeah,
what
dude.
I don't know. Pagdala yun sa 2018, di ba? Yung mga kasagsagan ng December Avenue, Forbes, Spades. This random buwan, dude.
The song, I mean, what was the song about? Ilalim ng puting ilaw.
It was a love song. It was a love song. It was a love song for this person that I was in a relationship with, which also what area is for.
Hey, thank you for that. That's for those who have gone through breakups during the time when Eric came out. Sobrang feel namin. I've gone through a breakup with that. Salamat as an anthem. Pinalakas mo kaming lahat. Yung mga nasaktan, ginos.
Yan.
Naramdaman namin.
Yun yung gigil na yun eh.
And I see what you were going through because I've also interviewed that person and you guys at the same time. How did she feel let's start first with when you wrote the song and you decided to release it. What made you put a little more on it?
Right. Because I was like, I didn't put that. It's the song. Wait, writing songs in general is not just like one whole thing. It's not like a 9 to 5 kind of thing. We're in. Okay, I'm gonna write songs. It doesn't work that way. Buwan I wrote in like 5-10 minutes. Ere was like a span of 9 months. So all songs are made differently. Kasi medyo mood based siya na bagay. Minsan andun lang yung idea. I still have it in my phone somewhere. It started out, and I was still with my ex when I made the chorus. But it was just a concept. It was just an idea. No, it was just a melody. Parang tas yun na yun. Ganun lang siya. And then slowly, as all of these things started happening, and as time went on, dun na nabuo. And then when we broke up, when the relationship ended, that's when
Pinpoint na ng tao.
that's when it also made sense to me. Parang was this like a subconscious kind of thing? That's all. Parang was part of me saying like,
was your pen moving?
di ba na parang tol, alam mo dito tayo papunta. Parang so parang yun yung nangyari doon. And well, honestly, I mean, props to my past partner then. I mean, she was really supportive of the whole thing. I mean, at the same time, it was not a surprising thing then, I suppose, for that person that I was in a relationship with. Kasi, hey, you're in a relationship. You're you're in a relationship with a musician.
Uh, so
What
when
do
you
you
release
expect?
that, were you guys together pa? Or when you release it, break na
No.
kayo?
Wala na.
Okay.
But you can't be surprised as well. You got
Yeah.
yourself into this position. Where I make music.
True.
What do you expect?
True.
Diba?
Oo.
Oh, you broke my heart. I'm gonna write a song about you.
And then-
Really?
Yeah.
No.
But
It's not surprising.
when you released it, you first heard it on the radio.
Really?
And did she ever call you na para bang it became a national anthem, man?
No, we because we're not really in talking terms anymore. We kind of just alam mo yun, like
Drifted apart. How
apart na,
pandemic
yeah.
was. Yung para bang you
Yeah.
take care of your mental health, I take care of mine. Ingat, God bless.
yeah,
And follow.
yeah.
And follow.
Basically,
Got
basically. Yeah.
You don't
Parang
have to
ganun.
explain to anybody. Basta yun na
No,
yun.
no. I mean, sometimes you just need that. It's not just in relationships. Sometimes it's just with people, right? And no. I mean, sometimes you grow with people. Sometimes you just have to grow alone, and that's what happened. And I don't know. But she was when we would have conversations about it, because sometimes we would find ourselves talking to each other about other things, and then those kinds of topics are brought up. Then it's like she's like, I remember her saying something about, the whole album really did well,
Oh,
congrats,
really?
congrats. I was like, oh, thanks. Oh, well, I wrote it for somebody.
You'll thank you for the inspiration. You won't get any royalties. You know, for those that are
do you
tuning
want
in,
the royalty?
right, 100%. For those that are tuning in, we have JK. He is joining us. He does have a new song. We'll talk about the new song in a bit. Now, when Eric came out, national anthem wise, cursing all over
Oh
the
yeah.
shows, everything.
Oh yeah.
Ano yung mga unforgettable reactions that you got from famous people that really struck a chord to you with the song?
Dude, it's I feel like in some sort of way there was this it kind of turned into this door for people to just like be more relaxed with the whole concept of like saying words in general. I mean, also in this country, like we're in such a conservative and traditional kind of like what do you call this treatment, like our culture, which is not it's not a bad thing, but at the same time it's like, it's just it's an expression. It's that's what the whole thing is for. The song wasn't written to like attack somebody or for like to offend people. It's to express a certain emotion that is.
It happens.
Kasi totoo naman eh. Pakinggan mo yung song.
Yeah.
Pakinggan mo yung kantay mo yung chorus. Parang gets tol. Alam mo
Yung pag
yun?
may nag-cut sa'yo sa traffic,
Yun na yun, parang
Yeah.
kasi kailangan mo rin magalit. Kailangan mo rin ilabas yun
True,
minsan, right?
true.
And reactions wise, I mean, it was really fascinating to see a lot of like celebrities jump on the whole train of like, and you know how like celebs tend to be like, but obviously clean and
Yes,
PG,
clean cut. Yeah, true,
obviously. So especially on national television and like alam mo yun, on like radio and air, like it's you gotta be wholesome because with the market and the listeners that you have as well on the platforms, on these platforms, the demographics,
yeah.
right? But at the same time, as the creator, whatever your children listens to is not my responsibility.
Yeah.
So
Spoken like a true artist. Round of applause to
no,
that.
but like no, that's the thing. Kasi like
Oh.
and that's the thing because you can't control all of those kinds of aspects. Minsan may mga magulang pa magsisa ng video kasama yung anak nila, pinapamura nila. Diba like iba-iba na tapos yung lahat ng parang how dare you?
Oh, yeah.
That's so unchristian-like of you.
Yeah,
So
true.
parang, teka lang, that doesn't have anything to do with religion. That's just an expression. That's just a song, diba? Like, stop making things about everything. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Stop it.
It ain't about you.
Stop it. Alam mo yun? It's not about you, it's about her.
Yeah,
Jesus
true.
Christ. So, it's really interesting to see the parang, kasi I don't really care about opinions of people that don't have my number. So, it's really fascinating to see the kind of mixed reactions that people had online. Ang daming mga parang full deep, parang the deep meaning of this word comes from the whole Greek, Latin, something. Na parang talagang merong deep explanation na parang
How much trauma
wow.
do you have,
Much
Jake?
trauma.
Yeah.
May mga psychologists minsan na parang it's about all of these attachment issues and parang okay, interesting. Yung going back to the parents, parang no, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's wrong. You're gonna go to hell. Sakto demonyo, listen.
True.
So parang
Segue,
Jesus
right?
Christ, it's just songs. Come on, calm down, people.
Now,
And then
karaoke wise, that's a big karaoke song now.
yeah, and that's the thing. At the same time, I only have certain things that are in my control as an artist, with all artists in general. And also, I've also spoken about this. if you try to constrain art from the very conception of art palang, then what's the point of art? Art won't exist.
Self-expression.
That's the whole thing. I mean, art in general, whether what medium it may be, whether it be film, music, audio, visual, or like paintings and different graphics, you can't put it in a box already. That's the whole point. Alam mo yun, it's not the
He's thinking out of the box.
it's not the painter's fault if that painter paints a nude
Yeah,
artwork. It's not his responsibility anymore. If your child sees that, it's your responsibility.
To explain what that artist
Or
somehow
to decide if your child would see that in the first place or
Yeah,
not. I mean,
sure,
that's the whole alam mo yun, responsibility as a parent, especially when it comes to social media nowadays.
Yeah.
Like,
Are
all
you
of-
on social media, lad? Do you
no.
need a time? What do you like to
No.
look at on TikTok or?
Facebook Marketplace lang.
Yeah. What do you like buying?
Kung ano, hindi.
Yeah.
Window shopping lang ako doon
Window
lagi. Window shopping,
shopping.
parang, ayos to ah.
Gitara, mga ganun.
Oh, buy and sell. Parang, used items. Okay to.
Yeah.
Is this still available? Tapos di ko na-replyan.
Yeah. Nakita picture mo. Uy, si Idol. Di ba?
Oh, is this still
Okay.
available? Nakakalimutan ko na. Sorry sa mga na ano.
Okay.
Pero yeah, I'm not a big social media person.
Not much. So it's just really songwriting. So you do have a new song with Moira.
Yeah.
What's the title of this one?
Medyo ako.
What's
with
this about?
more-
Who wrote it? Is it both of you guys or is it?
I started the song and then with people kasi that I collaborate with, I leave out space for them to put something that's theirs.
Okay.
So I mean it all works differently. Some artists have the song built already and then it's like, hey, I want to sing this part. Ako naman, it's more of like, hey, you want to make this part? So for me, that's what collaboration is for me. So like with these songs, the second verse, for example, siya pinasulat ko. But this is
And she was going through a
this is
lot
the
as well.
story.
She's gone through
Yeah,
a
she's
lot.
also gone through a lot,
Yeah.
right? And she's a really resilient woman, and it's like we were both in good places relationship wise as well in our lives, and it was more of like when we were making the song, it was really like a look back into the whole.
What you've gone
Na parang the song starts kumusta na kay tagal na rin di tayo nagkita, iba ka na. Iba na ang iyong mukha, ano na ang balita. Diba? It's more of like wondering, kumusta na kaya yung taong yun?
Yeah.
That's the basic story of the song. Yun na yun.
like, after the whole breakup, I'm good. I'm at a good place. How is that person?
Meron na bang ibang nagpapasaya sa'yo? O alam niya ba kung anong gusto mo?
Kantahin mo sa kanila yun.
Di ba?
Oh.
Meron na bang ibang nagpapaiyak sa'yo at siya rin ba ang pumapawi ng mga luha mo? May nahanap ka na bang kagaya ko na medyo iba pero medyo ako? That's the whole story.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
What's the hardest line that you've written there that it really pinches?
Yun, yung pre-chorus na yun. Meron na bang ibang nagpapasaya sa'yo o alam niya ba kung anong gusto mo? Right? Meron na bang ibang nagpapaiyak sa'yo at siya rin ba yung pumapawi ng mga luha mo?
I throw
Yun
that
yung-
question to you. Is there someone
Who?
that, nagpapatahan sa'yo pag umiiyak ka?
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah. I mean, same thing with you, right? It's
dude.
and we're at such a I'm in a much better place now when it comes to relationship because I was able to also find really like a partner more than just a girlfriend, really a best friend. It's
Yeah,
kind of a different thing,
And
right?
you see, we were looking at the dynamics when you guys were, I think they're dating. I'm not sure. So pinapanood ko sa stories. Pumapower lifting. Okay. And then I see the vibe. I'm like, yo, those two belong together because you make music together.
Yeah,
You ever recorded a track together?
we made a lot of songs together. Yeah.
Is it released? Have it been released?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We're just not. We're not really looking into the whole aspect of it. Na parang, we're just making music. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, if we find ourselves like releasing these songs, then we will. But right now, she's focused on her thing and then focused on mine. Kasi at the end of the day, at the same time, going into the relationship in the beginning, it was really career first. All of these things that you want to do, all of these goals you want to achieve and dreams that you want to pursue, that's the same thing with me. So it's a really nice support system that you give for each other. That's really the most important part. Because your partner is not supposed to drain you. Your partner is
True,
supposed to
supposed to-
support you,
Yeah, true.
like a foundation of some
Yeah, yeah.
sort, right?
Yeah.
So
So with you, you spoke goals and dreams, right? You have Mall of Asia, solo concert. What's the ultimate goal and dream for JK? After the Mall of Asia concert, are you planning to go international? Are you planning to release international songs?
Plano ko magsagiho after MOA.
Yeah. Just keep it, keep it back.
There's something beautiful with the whole idea of being just here and all of you guys just being close. There's something beautiful that I cannot let go of in that whole thing, and it's the intimacy of things. It's the whole, alam mo yun, as a performer as well. One of the best things to experience is Ormoc. Just 2 nights ago, actually, it was really beautiful kasi ang lakas ng ulan. Sobrang lakas ng ulan. Basa lahat, basa kami, basa yung band. At inakala ng client or ng management na, ala, baka yung mga tao magsialisan. No, mas napuno pa. Walang may hawak ng cellphone kasi ang lakas ng ulan eh. Baka naman masira pa. So lahat andun lang, nababasa sa ulan, tumatalon, sumisigaw, kumakanta. Ako rin, walang may hawak ng cellphone, tapos capturing the moment.
Yeah.
Ang ganda. Ang ganda. Kasi, it's, even when you watch performance, it's always a give and take kind of thing. It's not just a, if you're watching an entertainer you're just gonna be there and be entertained. Like, you gotta have feedback as well. I mean, it's.
So you look at that as an artist. Huh? You gotta have.
Yeah, definitely. Kasi whatever the vibe of the crowd is what the vibe of the artist is gonna be. Kung patay yung crowd, for example, most probably yung artist, like, hindi din siya magiging, ano mo yun, like, medyo parang kulang as a performer na parang,
hindi mo bibigay todo.
Like, ano yung ginagawa ko? Like, shit, ano ba yun? Ano yun?
True,
Like, may ganun.
Buti na lang, buhay sila dito, di ba?
Yeah!
Look at that.
But that's a beautiful aspect to it. After MOA, like, kidding aside, well, kind of serious. I really want to go Sagio. After MOA, we have plans on, like, probably doing, like,
US tour,
meeting
Canada.
the Filipinos outside of the
Yeah,
country.
yeah. That's dope. That's gonna be
you know?
dope. Yeah.
Pinoy kahit saan eh.
Yeah.
No?
Philippines.
Uy,
Philippines.
kabayan.
Yeah.
Wala na, matik na yun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yung ginagawa pag nasa ibang bansa ako, sumisigaw ng tapos yung parang lalabas yung ulo mga noipi. May kabayan tol, may kabayan.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man.
Yeah, try mo pag nasa ibang
I will try.
Try mo.
Going to the Bali, I think. Next year.
Sigaw ka lang malakas.
So when's the show? When's the big show at of course Mall of Asia, and where can they get tickets, man?
Yeah, so the show is gonna be in MOA Arena, SM MOA Arena, November 29. So,
you have any guests or just solo?
I'll be performing with the ones that I put out the songs with. So Moira's gonna be there, Zelda's gonna be there, Janine, Paolo Benjamin is gonna be there as well. And ngayon naayos lang yung schedule ni Kyle kasi busy boy yung baby boy eh. So sana makapunta. Okay lang din kung hindi, gets naman. And also we're looking inaayos din yung schedule ni ano ba? Di Papi Aris, Glock 9. Naayos din. Kasi we had a song that we put out, Sampaguita, that was years ago. And we never ever performed it live.
So this is gonna be that.
This is gonna be the first time.
Hey, okay.
So we're really trying. Sana magka-align yung schedule.
Yeah.
Yun yung problema talaga pag lalo na yung mga kaibigan mo, mga busy din. O, alam mo yun. Parang 3 months hindi magkikita. Parang friends pa tayo? Alam mo yun, sobrang busy talaga.
Everybody doing their own thing, man.
But yeah, that's it. And then I think tickets are available on SM Tickets. No? The SM Tickets online, pati mga booths and everything. So yeah, I think the SVIP and VIP is sold out already. So pati lower box. So upper box meron pa. Tapos Gen Ad meron pa. No? Yeah.
All right. So you just got to go there, support the show, support the gig. Is there an upcoming album as well?
No, we just released all the albums now. So most probably not gonna release any music anytime soon.
Hey,
gotta take a break.
Take a break.
Gotta let listeners take a break as well.
Sure.
Baka mag-release ka na naman na bawat JK na naman. Ayoko na, di ba?
And what's next? For 2025 for you, what's to look forward to, man?
Probably some stuff on Netflix.
Yeah. So the acting wise, of course, you had a few movies on Netflix. This is a journey. You're doing the acting. Is it seriously doing?
Dude, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I love acting.
Dream role, if you were to have one now.
kahit ano wala akong dream role eh. Like venue, wala akong dream venue to perform. Like, kahit ano. I mean, what matters to me more is not just the role, but the script. So, ako, anything naman. But I have, I'm not sure if I can share the details yet, no? Pero di naman ako nag-sign ng NDA. Pero ano yun, so I think we're preparing for 2 films right now. I think I'm gonna be working with Project 8 on those 2 films. And I think I will neither confirm nor deny if it's gonna be on Netflix.
You just have to wait.
Baka lang. Hula ko lang yun
Thriller?
Hula ko
Is
lang
it a
yun.
thriller? Is it a romance? Rom-com?
Hula ko lang din. Baka like, alam mo yun. Pero yeah.
Sounds like rhymes with.
Sounds like rhymes with. But yeah, those ones I'm interested. Like, that's part of the plan. I really kind of just want to do the whole acting thing for next year.
And then music at the same time. That's gonna be
Music, siguro, I don't have plans on releasing anything. I have plans on creating.
How about books?
Books?
Do you see yourself
No,
writing?
dude. No, I don't read books as well. I don't have time.
You don't have
Jesus
true.
Christ.
Yeah. No art exhibit.
How can I write a book if I don't even read a book?
True. You
You gotta produce what you consume.
True.
You know
Yeah,
what I
learn
mean?
something new today. You gotta produce what you consume.
Yeah, or you gotta consume what you produce. You can't shit if you don't eat.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Sorry, we're live on the radio.
Sorry. but you know what I mean.
Poop.
You can't poop if you don't eat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
true.
Poop. Ooh, like that. You can't ooh if you don't eat. Like that.
But the journey that you've shared with us, through your songs and now talking to you, your first time here in the booth, you'd like to thank you, man. Salamat,
Appreciate it as
salamat
well.
for taking time. Message mo sa lahat that are going through something, that whether it's a heartbreak, and now you're a true testament that you could get over anything, man.
Oh, I mean, all of the people that are listening now and watching this whole thing, like, we're all human. You go through good things and you go through bad things. You go through good times and you go through bad times. Whenever you're going through something, the best thing to do is talk to somebody. That's really it. Talk to somebody, because you don't need, when somebody's going through something, that person doesn't need a you're okay or you're fine. The very least, what that person needs is you're not alone.
Right? Pakinggan mo yung taong nagsasalita.
Yeah, kasi sometimes people just want to be understood. At the same time, people just want to understand what it is they're going through. Just talk to somebody. That's really the best thing. Yun talaga yun. Yeah. I mean, even in moments where I feel feelings, it's you gotta talk to somebody.
And really, message mo rin sa mga taong masaya na in love ngayon. Your message.
Bahala kayo sa buhay niyo. No, just kidding. But that's really good. I mean, life is like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
You have your ups and downs, and you gotta enjoy as much as possible the whole process. You gotta enjoy the ride in general. I mean, always, ano mo yun? Always, it's ako naman personally. I'm not giving advice. This is just how I'm doing things. So like, perspective as well. It's all about perspective, right? I feel like that's one important aspect that a lot of people
how you view
tend
things,
to,
right?
It's how
it could
you
be a
view
problem
things.
to others, but it's a challenge to you. Then you rise to the challenge.
Yeah. It's how we perceive things, and I don't know. I just want to thank you, sa inyo guys, first of all, for this whole gig. Like, it's really fun here, and to all the ones who have been supporting as well, all of these shenanigans that I've been doing, I really appreciate it. Maraming salamat sa suporta. Kasi that's one thing as well, right? Like, you won't have a radio if you don't have listeners. You won't have songs if you don't have listeners. You won't have films if you don't have viewers. It's not there's no such thing as self-made. That's one thing I believe.
Somebody got to consume what you make.
Yeah. There's no such thing as self-made. You just can't do it without people around you, either with you or externally, So I wouldn't be here without the support. And that's cheesy. Lagi sinasabi lahat ng mga artista yan, promise. Script yan nilang lahat. Okay mag-adala. Pero at the same time, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Wala talaga. I mean, kung walang nanood or nakinig sa mga songs ko,
walang interview.
Diba?
Walang MOA.
wala ito.
Walang kanta with Moira.
Wala. So it's really you guys. Maraming salamat.
Thank you guys.
For
Thank
listening
you.
to the songs. and for the support and sa pag-intindi.
Yeah. You know.
I just human.
But thank you for taking time.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. I know you have a busy schedule ahead. Go get your siesta real quick. You know what
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean?
gonna do that.
Yeah,
Babiyahe pa
JK.
kami. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you to the fans as well. Thank you guys.
Thank
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, give it
Maraming
up.
salamat.
Big
Thank you,
show
thank
over
you.
at MOA. Don't forget, give it up for JK. Have it. In behalf of course, of Killer Rivera, my name is Chico Robles. This has been a Monster exclusive interview. Peace.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest. Monster RX93.1.